Hi everyone, this is Aya, and I'm on day 11 of Polyphasic sleep. Everything is going pretty well, so I want to get started by having a brief recap of my past polyphasic, this past 11 days and how it's affected me. Obviously, the first days were great. The third day got harder, By the fifth day, I was getting used to it. By the seventh day itself, I almost wanted to quit because it felt like I'd gone full circle all the way backwards again. But I didn't, and that worked out well. Um, and of course, as you know, a few days ago, I ended up blacking out or something for 3 hours. I had no idea what I did. And I knew I was awake, but I didn't know why. Well, the next day at 2 a.m., I started going to my workout center, which equates to a workout bike and a couple of weights. And I started working out, and I suddenly had a thought occur, which caused extreme deja vu. And I remembered what I did the day before, which was work out. So I remember that I worked out. I don't remember doing it until 3 a.m. I definitely don't remember doing it until 3 a.m. But if I did it, I did it. I do know that I did work out, and my muscles were sore. Maybe I did work out till 3 a.m. Anyways, so that mystery was solved, and that's good because it was a little weird. Um, the next thing I want to talk about is, oh, I've been waking up these past few days, but not today. No, well, I guess it did happen today, didn't it? These past few days, I've been waking up just really tired. It feels like I'm in high school again. Back in high school, I used to get this tired. I remember being this tired and telling everyone not to talk to me till about 7 a.m. when I woke up, otherwise I would rip their heads off. And that's how I feel. That's how I felt these past few days in the morning. It's taken a long time for me to wake up, all the way till 8 a.m., sometimes 7, but as long as I blast a little JJ Lynn, I get a little excited and I'm like, yeah. Okay, so I got over it. It's definitely worth it to have that, but I have a feeling that the problem is that every single time I would try and nap during the day, my Italian Greyhound would wake me up. So also I was skipping my naps at work. Today I napped at work and I slept in the closet, so my Italian Greyhound could not wake me up. And she sleeps on the bed, so she owns the bed, and I'm not gonna take it from her. I'm a sucker. And she's 11. What can I do? I love her. So, anyways, point being, so I think that's probably what was causing it, because I was technically missing, because I wasn't falling asleep at least 3 naps out of the day, out of the evening time, because it would be my 4, my 6, and my 8, because I was taking an extra one at 6 because I wasn't taking one during the day at work. So now I'm determined to take one at work. I took one at work today. Kind of, I didn't ask for permission, but that's okay. um, I felt much better. I could feel the difference already from just having taken that nap instead of having gone for those 8 hours without it. I feel much better because I slept in the closet when I got home, and I actually fell asleep. So hopefully tomorrow morning, and I'll report back, I will not feel that grogginess, that tiredness that I was feeling before. Even if I had to go through it, I probably would, because, like I've told you a million times, the amount of things that I have gotten done are by far worth it. They are definitely 100% worth it. But there's that phase at 2 a.m. that is just so hard to get through because you really want to go to bed. It's easier to get through by the day, but not because you're less tired, but because you're more immune to the tiredness. So now I just go straight for the workout. I go straight into jumping jacks. I go straight to my exercise bike, what have you. And that's the way I get over it. But it's still there, and it stinks. So hopefully actually getting sleep will help. Another thing is that I'm starting to experience it, when I go to bed and I have dreams, I experience them as extremely long. I had 2 extremely long dreams in one 20-minute nap this morning, and it was really cool because my mind, I guess, is also warping with my time. So that goes to show you, how amazing our subconsciouses are, that I can get through 2 full dreams, in real time, what I perceive as real time in my head in less than 20 minutes. And if my mind can slow down time like that, I just can't even imagine the possibilities. But anyways, before I go off rambling again, the last thing I wanted to talk about was, at first I was initially playing The Sims 3 a lot. When I first started Polyphasic Sleeping, and I know I say when I first, and it was only 11 days ago to you, but it was really 22 days for me. So it feels like I've been a long way. At first I was playing The Sims 3 all the time, and part of the reason I went polyphasic is because I didn't have enough time to pursue these video games while also doing all of my work. But I have found Rock Band 2, and I am obsessed with this game. It is amazing. Over the weekend we tried it out at Fry's Electronics. Somebody had it, and I said, oh, I'll go give it a try, do my little drumming. Oh yeah, oh. I got addicted to it, and by the end of the weekend we had it here, and we were rocking out in the middle of the night. Yeah, when everybody else is asleep, you have nothing to do, you go rock out. It's amazing. I love this game. So actually, I'm going to shut this off and do some work so that I can rock out with my twin later on this evening instead of having to work because I have a couple of projects that we're finishing up here. So also, one last thing, I know that I've gone on quite a bit of time, but it's your fault if you listen to it this long. One last thing is that my memory is unbelievably clear. For example, I was not listening to music at work, but I was listening to music, like, in my head. I had something in my head all day, probably because I've been playing Rock Band all night, so, I'm like, I got a friend named Jesus, the spirit in the sky. Okay, so that's what I was doing all day in my head. But instead of the normal, oh, it's the song in my head, I actually could hear, I guess, I could remember the entire suite of music, including the singer's voice and the actual instrument sounds, not just the tune, but the sounds. It was more clear than anything I've experienced. And it could have been something I ate, but I have a feeling that it's because of the polyphasic sleep, because I've never done that before, and I've always been pretty obsessed with music. And also we got this new Utada Hikaru CD over the weekend, and even though, okay, so it is Japanese love song lyrics, which I am rather familiar with, but I already listened to it, 3 times, and I already know half of the CD. I mean, that seems like a little faster than normal. And sure, I do speak Japanese, and I do speak love song Japanese the best, but I don't, I mean, it's just a lot. And JJ Lin too, his new stuff, I learned his new stuff pretty fast, and I don't even speak Chinese, so you know that it can't be because of that. I really think it's my memory. But I could be wrong, and it could have been something I ate. Sorry for rambling so long, and I guess I will check back up with you and let you know how sleeping in the closet and actually getting to sleep are doing, and whether it clears my grogginess in the morning. And gosh, I hope so. Okay, I will talk to you later. Bye.